How do? Right. Plan was to continue with some Mastermere stuff, but I broke my wrist yesterday. I was trying to actually reach over all of that metal there when it all decided to do a sort of domino thing, fall over that way, jam me there, force me wrist backwards just a little bit too far. Yeah, for some reason I couldn't hold back 200 kilos of metal with one hand, so that must mean I'm getting old now. So seeing as I'm going to have a little break from metalwork, I'm going to do some woodwork. I'm going to do some prep work on a couple of chests, and I think I've got some of those. I've got some more of them as well, but I've got those planks off Snorri, so I need to make him a chest as well. So my next plan was going to be, I'll come back to it, this is Mastermere trivet. That's more or less a 1-to-1 size. When it was listed as a trivet, I was like, that's rubbish as a trivet. So I actually made a taller version. They say, but yeah, why do you need to make an iron trivet when you could use a couple of rocks, you know, and get the same sort of effect, but for nothing? It's because they're not trivets, they are crampons. So when I'm a little bit fitter, I'm going to make some Mastermere crampons, not trivets, and but make them for my big clubby feet and see how they perform. So I'm going to shove them out of the way for now and start. Oh yeah, that's hurt. Cutting some wood up. Right, ta-da! There's one chest roughly cut out. Needs little tweaks here and there. It's not the easiest wood to work because with it just being soft pine, it just keeps splitting and stuff. But you know, a bit rubbed down and stuff, then that'll be all right. On my other chest, like this one, I've got some little iron corner pieces which I'll still put on here as well, and I'll probably put a few little bits around the front, and then eventually once my hand settles down, it comes back to life, I'll get the hinges made. But yeah, there's first one done ish in rough, so I'll make a start on them. Right then, there's the second one cut out. Just a little trim bit to do there. So little bits of tidying up to do, which I'll do tomorrow. When I made that, luckily I got everything just about spot on and never made any mistakes. Yeah. Right, next bit is, well, I still haven't made the hinges or any other metal work yet. I'll dig that out and wait until my hand's a bit better. Seeing as I'm making a little Viking chest, seems to make sense to use Danish oil. So I'm going to put the lightest little bit of scorch on there just to bring out the grain a bit. Then I'm going to give it a covering of that, and then I'll start sticking the bottom, the sides and the front on. The back and the top are going to be left off because I'm going to fit them last, because I'm going to put the hinges on. Aye. So, right, let's get some oiling done. And the cat's on the roof. Get in. Right, there's one light scorch and a bit of oil. Got some PVA in. They had glue because they had horses, so doing that. Once that sets, I'll start getting a little bits of metal work done. Just need to tidy up a tiny bit. Do I need to? Hold on. Actually, no, it's not bad. I think that just wants a little rub down. I've still to get some more oil on there. I'll do that in a bit once the glue's set. And then that's nearly ready. Keep going. Right, yeah, I'm going to do the same treatment on here, I think. Just get some, bring the grain out a bit, get some oil on, glue the front and the sides, and then get it ready for metalwork. Cat's still on the roof. Right, if I decide to record a bit, this is where I end up making a mistake. So it's difficult trying to keep the camera on and then pay attention to what I'm doing, because again I just want a light scorch, I don't want it black. If I do a good job, then this one will be a keeper. Otherwise it might be up for sale, I don't know. The idea is as well is just to get it all looking the same, so it's not too patchy. I think I'll just record this bit and then I can put the phone down and concentrate on what I'm doing. Go, mostly okay. I'll stick some oil on and then I'll show you what that looks like. Right, that's just one quart of Danish oil, and that looks like I've downloaded some DLC for like chest improvement Skyrim app there. That looks pretty good. So, right, I'm going to get the rest done. Let's see what that looks like. Hey, Smith & 100. Right. Now, I'm not really a woodworker, but that actually looks like what it's supposed to. I'm just going to rub them bits down as I go. But overall, I think I'll call this video complete and say, right, that's the woodwork bit done. It's going to get another coat or two. Yeah, but I'll let that soak in overnight. And we've also got that one as well. So I'll make a start on the metal work tomorrow. I'm going to get some metal bands going round, some little corner brackety bits, and then pair of hinges. Same again there, just bigger. So, right. Fancy that. Something looks half decent. Right. Go and get me tea.